Today we're continuing our discussion on the angle sum of a triangle. Our objectives are students will be able to describe and use the triangle sum theorem, which states the sum of the interior angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. In class, you spent a little bit of time looking at parallel lines and relating them to the straight angle and the triangle sum. And so we want to just solidify and sort of show you how to write a proof that states that the interior angles of a triangle equal 180 degrees. So you may want to pause this, draw the diagrams, draw the equations before we get started. Okay. Here we are, exploratory challenge number 2. I highlighted some of the alternate interior angles. I also want you to look at the figure below and shows that lines are parallel. You might want to highlight that. We get really nice results when we know that our lines are parallel, and they help us out when we're dealing with corresponding angles, alternate interior angles, alternate exterior angles, and so on. Please draw the diagram down on your paper, as I probably will end up moving it off the page so you won't be able to see it as much any longer, but you still want to be able to reference it. Letter A says name the triangle. So I look at the triangle. The three vertices that make up the triangle are B, C, and F. The second question says state or name the straight angle that will be useful in proving the sum of the measures of the interior angles of the triangle is 180 degrees. So I want to use the bottom parallel line, which is line number 2, as opposed to the top parallel line, because it groups all three adjacent angles, and if we have adjacent angles on a line, we know that they sum to 180 degrees. And so again, here's sort of your proof. Right now I know that the measure of angle BFG plus the measure of angle BFC plus the measure of angle CFE equals the measure of angle GFE. Now again, remember when naming your angles, the most important part is that your vertice is in the middle. I also know that because the lines are parallel, alternate interior angles are congruent. So angle CBF is equivalent to the measure of angle BFG, and the measure of angle BCF is equivalent to the measure of angle CFE. The reasoning behind that are alternate interior angles are equal when lines are parallel. Okay, so if we color code these, this may be very useful and helpful, but I color coded the blue, so BCF is blue, so these are my blue angles. These are my green angles. And I'd also look up. And this is just going to aid you guys in making the substitutions. And so now I'm able to state that the measure, and here I'm off the page, the measure of angle CBF plus the measure of angle BCF plus the measure of angle CFE equals the measure of angle GFE, which is equal to 180 degrees. So again, if we color code this, here are the substitutions: green for green, blue for blue. And what I can know now, if I look really closely at this, is these three angles are the angles of your triangle. triangle sum of the interior angles of a triangle must be 180 degrees. So our therefore angles in the interior of a triangle sum to 180 degrees. And you'll be expected to answer questions utilizing that theorem. Have a great night. Thank you.